What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to set up and use the T-Dapter, the adjustable mounting solution for T-posts. So to get started, let's talk about some of the things that you will normally bring to your range day. And this includes targets. I bring cardboard backing just so you don't get wind flop on your targets. A stapler to staple your targets to any surface that you may be attaching them to. So now some supplies that you might not normally bring to your range day that you're going to want to bring when using the T-Dapter. First of all, the T-Dapter, obviously you can get this from my website. A 2x2. This is what you will be stapling your targets to and slipping into the T-Dapter. A sledge and a T-post. These go hand in hand. You're going to bring your sledge to drive in your T-post. Some other things that you might want to bring: the T-Dapter has a slot in the bottom of it where you can screw in your 2x2 to the T-Dapter to keep it from wobbling as much as it does when just sliding it in to lock it in place. You can bring a screw and a screwdriver and lock it in. This would be great for applications where you're going to leave your setup here and it's fine. So to get started with setup, obviously you're going to drive in your T-post. This brings up another great point. If you have a T-post you can cut down or a short one, this is great because it keeps your target nice and low to the ground, so you'll be shooting into the ground and not into the area behind you. This also helps when driving the T-post into the ground, so it's about chest height and you can really get your hammer on it. Now let's get started by driving in our T-post into the ground. The orientation of which you drive it into the ground kind of matters. The most important thing is that you want your locking tabs to be either facing towards your shooter position or away from your shooter position. It's best that they point away from the shooter's position. Now what that does is it allows the 2x2 profile of the T-Dapter to be on the shooter side of the target, giving you this exact look. So let's go ahead and drive in this T-post, locking tabs facing away from the shooter's position, which is where you guys will be right now. Like I said, the shorter T-post is nice to have a nice waist height area to drive in the T-post. Now one thing to note is that you do not have to drive your T-post in very far. As you can see on this post, the tabs at the bottom of the T-post aren't even into the ground yet, and it's still a sturdy system. That is one thing that's nice about the adjustable sliding feature of the T-Dapter, is you only have to go in so far with your T-post and you can slide your adapter all the way to the ground. So now that our T-post is in the ground, we don't need our hammer anymore. We can grab our T-Dapter and our 2x2. You want these in hand because the 2x2 is what locks the T-Dapter into place on your post. Now one thing to note is that the T-Dapter does have a slot cut out in the front of the 2x2 profile, in which if you have leftover staples on your 2x2 from previous uses, when you're sliding it in, if you put the staples outwards facing that profile, the staples will slide right through it and allow you to press in your T-Dapter or your 2x2 all the way. So have it at the right height, staples forward, slide it in, and it's locked in place. It ain't going nowhere. So now that your 2x2 is in place, you can mount anything to it. You can hang steel targets, paper targets. There's gardening usages for it. You can hang stuff to paint if you have a tall T-post like this. I, matter of fact, have my phone and tripod set up on one right now here in the middle of the field. There are so many applications for this. It's simply to mount a 2x2 to a T-post in a budget-friendly fashion, and it works great. So now for my main application, hanging targets. Now all you do is, it's great to have a cardboard backing. This keeps your targets from flapping around in the wind. And you're going to go ahead and grab your staple gun, as you probably already have brought to the range. My target was already stapled to the cardboard. The cardboard is now stapled to the 2x2, and as you can see here, this is a perfect range-ready target setup. If you find that your targets are flapping in the wind, simply just give them another staple on the bottom, and you're good to go. Now something to note is you can have targets on both sides of your post. Just adjust it so they're center. It is best to hang your targets as far to the outside as possible. Let's go ahead and put my cardboard here. As you can see, You have 2 targets on one side. If you leave one side empty, you can slide it out, adjust your T-Dapter higher, slide your 2x2 back in, and adjust the height. Another strategy you can do with this is slide your T-Dapter up, insert your post, 2x2, and you can hang a target from both ends of this and have a really solid target right there that ain't going nowhere. And of course, you can just rip this off when you're done. You can hang a steel target from this side, whatever you want. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about this product, please go to my website, H3D Tactical.com. Go to the contact page, send me an email, anything, and I'll get back with you to help you out with your product. Thanks for watching and enjoy your T-Dapter.